The evening began like any other. The soft hum of music filled the living room, warm lights glowed across the walls, and the scent of vanilla candles floated in the air. You had just finished setting the table when your husband walked in, his eyes dancing with excitement. "I've brought some company," he said with a playful smile. Behind him stepped 5 of his closest friends, each one charming in his own way, with that confident ease that comes from shared stories and deep bonds. You had met them before, but never all at once. They were dressed casually, but something about the way they carried themselves made the atmosphere electric. You felt their eyes linger on you for just a heartbeat too long, and suddenly the night felt charged with something more than casual fun. The dinner was full of laughter and wine, the kind of laughter that makes your cheeks hurt and your heart light. Conversations overlapped, glances were exchanged, and under the table, you felt your husband's hand slide across your thigh, a silent message, a quiet spark. After dinner, the lights dimmed a little more. Music played softer now, something jazzy and smooth. You sat on the plush couch, surrounded by them. Your husband leaned in and whispered, "I want a night to be about you. You've given so much. Just let go tonight." You looked around at the faces that once seemed so familiar and now felt like they were part of something secret, something beautifully forbidden. There was no pressure, just warmth, admiration, eyes that appreciated you fully. What followed was a night of whispered compliments, slow dancing in the living room, and moments that blurred the lines between fantasy and reality. It wasn't about the physical, it was about the attention, the affection, the way you felt like the center of a constellation made entirely of desire and respect. They listened to your stories, laughed at your jokes, touched your hand just a little too long. And your husband? He watched you blossom under their gaze, proud and tender, always by your side. It was a night you'd never forget. Not because of what happened, but because of how it made you feel. Seen, desired, adored.